Hold up.
Let him cook. Let him cook now. Let him cook. Let him cook. I said let him.
Let him cook.
For the love of God! I am begging. I am on my knees begging. Do not watch the Super Mario Brothers movie unless you're ready to enjoy going to the movies again. This ain't a Marvel film. You are actually gonna have fun watching this movie. I know. Me too.
Don't
what?
give me hope.
I had forgotten how much fun going to the movies actually is. The Super Mario Brothers movie was absolute peak. This was cinema. And to everyone complaining this movie is woke just because Princess Peach isn't a damsel in distress, all I have to say is...
Shut up, bitch!
Let's say they did stick to the video game. Which, and let's be honest, the Super Mario games aren't known for their great storytelling. The franchise is known for its super fun and innovative gaming mechanics. But anyway, let's say they did make Princess Peach a captured damsel. Mario gets transported to this world and is all of a sudden gonna simp for some woman he's never met who was taken by a giant fire-breathing turtle. Realistically, why the would anyone go? Sign me up. I'll save your princess I've never met. The only thing I have to lose is my life. That! Him needing to save his brother was so much better and actually made sense. This also gave Bowser a reason to want to destroy Mario, since he was growing more and more jealous with every second him and Peaches spent together. ChatGPT couldn't have written a better script. Martin Scorsese himself couldn't have written a better script. This movie had the polar opposite effect of an MCU film. Quantum Mania, for example, was a mind-numbing film where I felt like a prisoner in Azkaban. Getting a train ran on me by Dementors.
The worst thing about prison was the Dementors. They were flying all over the place and they were scary, and then they'd come down and they'd suck the soul out of your body and it hurt.
Dementors like in Harry Potter?
On the other hand, 2 minutes into Super Mario Bros. And I knew I wanted to see this movie again. I took my phone out and bought a ticket to the next day's showing. And halfway into the movie, I was thanking God that I was alive to witness this cinematic masterpiece. Illumination cooked. They cooked. I did not want the movie to end. The animation was so breathtaking. I felt like I was in the video game, like I was in the Mushroom Kingdom. I felt like I had on a BR headset and was running right next to Mario. Every action sequence had me twisting my neck and jumping on my seat. It had me tilting like this, especially the Rainbow Road segment, cause it all felt so real. These animated characters felt more real than every single actor in the current MCU. Please go watch this movie. I am definitely gonna go see it a third time. Let's get this movie to $1 billion. I've been reading a ton of reviews on the movie, and my God, every single one of them is just a jaded, miserable adult complaining about it being too colorful, or the story being non-existent, or how the entire thing is just a giant commercial for the video game. And actually, I guess it worked, because after the movie was over, I took my hot date to Dave & Buster's just to play Mario Kart. Actually, hold on. The Super Mario Brothers movie was so good, I actually went out and bought my first Nintendo Switch just to play Mario Kart because the movie was so good. And the story, just like Shrek, has so many layers. These snobby, miserable critics are definitely getting paid by the big mouth to silence Nintendo, to silence Mario. They can't have this movie succeed. There are so many stories in this movie. It's a story about believing in yourself and taking a gamble on your dreams. The love between brothers. Mario wanting to make his father proud. Princess Peach discovering who she is. Bowser just wanting someone to love. We can all relate to Bowser. Yes, the movie has a ton of Easter eggs, but that's all they are, Easter eggs that reward the hardcore gamers. You won't get lost or confused for not knowing which mushroom turns Mario into a furry. This is the greatest video game movie adaptation of all time. No other movie even comes close. Not even Sonic. I loved how they incorporated all the video game mechanics into the story and really brought this fantastical world to life. The Rainbow Road portion of the movie. Oh my god, dude. Was just full-on Mad Max Fury Road, and I was loving every second of it. My only complaint with the movie isn't even about the movie itself. There were a few times during the movie where I wanted to shout, "Tell your kids to shut the up!" But then I thought about how cringe most adults are watching their precious MCU films and how they completely lose their shit over the most obscure comic book references. So I gave the kids a pass, and honestly, they weren't that bad. Apart from that, the ending battle sequence did feel a bit rushed. I honestly would not have minded if they milked it a little longer, especially because I did not want this movie to end. But that's really the only thing I would change. And in the very end of the movie, Bowser ended up imprisoned in a jar. So he's gonna be getting non-stop visits from all the citizens of the Mushroom Kingdom. Oh, and shout out to Beyond the Trailer for the worst movie review in the history of movie reviews. Everything she was saying made my brain hurt. Like halfway through, I couldn't even finish the rest of it because her voice is the worst thing I've ever heard. I'd rather listen to nonstop audio of Taco Bell bathrooms getting blown up. How does she almost have 1 million subs?